Okay, so we had a little edit there. It's best to say that from the previous lessons of last week with the half positions, we did start to focus on how this A minor shape here becomes 7-3-5, which has an open string third up there. Okay, the fifth of the root is the third of the third. So again, we have that A minor shape moving down one. So here we have in a regular A minor, we're playing that note right there. We play our beloved A minor shape in the key of C. But if we go up to the key of F, right, like that, and we just play its fourth by moving the shape up and making it a minor, we keep the shape the same because the string, the B string minors it for us. Okay, then it becomes something different, right? It becomes F, B flat, and that's not even really in the mode of F, of the F. That's out of the mode because you've got a D flat there. You know, it's like going like this. It's like going something like, I don't know. Okay, so that's a minor fourth. We're not doing that. It takes us out of the mode. So what we're doing is we're doing this. We're doing the E shape. So let's look at this, and this is what this lesson is covering. So I'm just letting you know that this is going to, it might go over your head, okay, or you might not pay attention to it. We have an E-shaped E. Now to go to its sixth, we're going to go ahead one cage letter to the A shape, but that is going to be up here. To that A shape. So what we can do is we can go, if I capo that, we can't get them all. I like to show you the arpeggios, but if we capo it, we can do it a little easier. E-shaped E to its sixth, to its well, we were going to the third. We're in F. Where are we? To its third would be an A minor shaped third, would be like this. Okay, now how do we get there? Pentatonic. E goes to G, goes to A, the third. Root, second, G minor, third, A minor. It's just that that's a little sunken, but it's still the A minor shape. This is shape fitting. Now, when we want to get to the fourth of E, we're going to go what? Pentatonic. I'm going to skip one. E, skip A, skip G to A again. Now we're going to an A major shape because that's the fourth. So that's just shape fitting. Now we can use the seventh chord on that third minor. Okay, so we can do something like this. We can get our strong fifth and relative root, and we can go something like this. Then to the fourth. Back to the one. Okay. Okay, back to the charting. So we had our major shape A, and we brought it back to the E. Now it's going to be a C-shaped major fifth, okay, without the capo in the key of F, what are we doing in the key of F? The C shape here, so our E-shaped F, we're just going to go to a C-shaped C. Just like that. Nice C-shaped C, which is being played as a dominant. Action fingers. Action fingers. Okay, that's just E, B flat, and C. Alright, and then to a D minor shaped sixth. Now that D minor shape, once again, it's going to be a sunken D, a half sunken D minor shape. So here's our E-shaped root, and then you can get that like anywhere. My guitar is down tuned, so you can see like this. Okay. That's not a bad chord to get. Now I suggest you get the bottom two first and then fill in the rest. Like that. That's a seventh chord. Okay, and that's its relative sixth because we want to head one shape. Starting on an E shape and we went to a D minor shape. Action fingers, E shape goes to a D minor shape on the bar. In the key of C, we have C and then to a D minor shape that's off the bar. See how it's off the bar? Here's the bar, here's the D minor shape. But on those other chords, the A minor and the D minor are going to be on the bar. So let's look at another one. Let's look at A real quick. So we have an A. Could do maybe a capo on the G. We'll do a capo on the G. So we got an A shape. This is killing my hand, but A-shaped C here. Now the C minor shape, normally we would do a C minor shaped arpeggio. Wait. There's our C minor arpeggio. Going to a D minor in a pentatonic direction, C going to D, pentatonic scale. Okay, but if we put the capo there, we can have a little more fun because this can relate it to the previous lesson last week, which is the half positions. So we have the A-shaped A. Now with the C minor, we're going to have the C minor bottom. Okay, right there, C minor bottom, 6, 2, 4 right there. Instead of going to 6, 2, 4 up here, and by the way, if you get one note per string, you have a repeat of the triad, whatever it is. Here's the second inversion, D minor, 2 minor, whatever it is, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. But we've got the half position if you have the capo there. So now we're going to do the C minor shape. What it's going to be is we don't have so many fingers to deal with. So if we want to hold down these two on the bottom, we can always get the other two on the top here, and it looks like this. It's a seventh chord. That's our C minor seventh half position chord. Okay. It's difficult to get with the capo, but it's easier down here for me on the fret nut. Okay, so it's, and then what do we do? Something like this one. Okay, see how it's much softer here. There's no big giant capo there. So that's it for now. We'll probably have another segment on it. That's the C minor. The D minor is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so it's going to be the same thing. And that's the third,